How does the iPad fare as a device to read digital books? We find out.
If you're going to think about this as an e-reader, it's quite nice because you can do this, you can lie down, all right.
But will the LCD be too glaring? Will it be too tiring?
That's the thing we don't know yet, you see. Whereas with a Kindle, I can also do this, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Kindle is much heavier. Yeah. It's double the weight of that, but you know, I can still do this. If I'm going to use it as an e-reader, I'm going to read only fiction, the Dan Brown's latest book, Nora Roberts' latest book. Black and white's fine with me. But if you want to read, as in they say, newspapers and magazines, then I think that it might be a good idea to have this. But would I want to read mirror images of the New York Times or Wired magazine? Then I may as well go to the website. There is no difference. But if the New York Times and Wired magazine and Vanity Fair can include videos, slideshows, includes interactivity, live webcasts, for example, then I might consider buying the iPad because then it changes the game, so to speak. And I think this is where Steve Jobs may be coming from. You know, this is where he wants to change the game.
But at the same time, like they are not really using Flash, right? I mean, Flash is not part of it. Instead, they are opting for HTML5.
Correct.
So, I mean, a lot of the web pages will not be as interactive as what you see on your browsers.
Correct.
So do you think that poses to be a problem?
That's why the publishers will need to develop new digital editions for the iPad. I don't think they can just do a scaled down version of their magazines or newspapers and then just put it there. There's really no value.
Okay.
You know.
So, was it a rush product, do you think?
Is it a rush product? I guess Apple has got to come in at a certain point in time, and there's no better time than now, you know, because the Kindles have come up with their second, third versions already, and Steve Jobs is seeing that the market is starting to, you know, pick up, and he just cannot lose the momentum. He needs to get something in there, and he needs to make you know, additional things besides what's, you know, is in the Kindle. And now it's a catch-up game. Kindle just announced, right, that they're going to come out with Me Too, or, you know, features that are in the iPad that are not in the Kindle. And this is a follow me game, you know, that we don't know who's going to win the game at the end of the day. And
I also think that the iPad that they launch when it hits the market in March, April timeframe will be quite different from the one that we saw on January 27th. For
Why
one, I
so?
think, well, for one, I think there will be a camera.
Okay.
You know?
Is this like insider information, or do you...
No. If you read what's online closely, you'll find that both Amazon and Apple have put out new people that they want to hire.
Yeah.
And one of which is that Apple wants to hire somebody who knows about digital media. So, and the hypothesis is that they want to put a camera.
So like a webcam kind of thing.
Yes. So this is one of the things that people criticize, that it doesn't have a camera.
Yeah, but wouldn't a webcam be weird though? Like, because you'll be here and then, you know, and let's say if you're reading and then you're talking to somebody, you know, so the person might get a lot of views from your face upwards. You know?
Your double chin and everything.
Yeah, double chin, nostril, whichever, you know.
But I think you'll be able to make, for example, little web videos.
Yeah.
You know, which you are unable to do now, right? You'll be able to do video conferencing, which you are unable to do now. And I think with video conferencing, I suppose you can hold it up like that, but I think that in practice, I think you would need the keyboard.
How about the operating system?
I kind of figure out that the reason why Apple chose the iPhone operating system is because of the infrastructure that's already built in. So the iPhone with its DRM, or digital rights management, so that, you know, when you buy a song from iTunes, you cannot pass it to your friend. And the same way, when you buy a book, you're not going to be able to pass it to your friend that easily. Because of things like that, I think that's the reason why Apple chose to use the operating system that's in the iPhone rather than the Mac OS X operating system.
Plus the 64,000 or is it 70,000 apps that are available in the App Store, you know. So I think that is what drives the iPhone, and in the end, this is what will drive the iPad as well, I think.
Okay, so do you think that, I mean, this is sort of related, do you think that the iPad is sort of like an iPhone but bigger and, you know, with just like more memory?
Well, I can't imagine, you know, having a conversation like this, you know, right? So maybe it's a you know, oversized iPhone, but there are different applications and different devices to suit the different applications. And for this, it's an ebook reader. For that, it's a mobile phone.
I think we are not sure what it is going to be about. You know, Jobs positioned it very much as between the iPhone and the MacBook. So this is a new genre in the middle. But slate computers are not new, right? They have been around for a while as well. So I don't think that he's starting anything new, but I think what he may be doing is that he's starting something about applications, about usability, and about portability. And I think that this is where he will. There's a game changer, you know. The netbooks, and essentially, if you look at this might be a netbook with a 9.7 inch with a big screen. But the netbook still, you can't read a netbook like this. I mean, you know, it's kind of silly, right? So, but this one you can read it like this. But I think it is. It's going to promote people taking their entertainment with them everywhere. The iPod Touch already allows you to do that, but it is a very small device. Watching video is not optimum, right? This one, watching video, may be optimum.
Do you think the memory is enough?
64 gigs, so you get about 15 movies or thereabouts. Then I don't know what happens.
For more on tech and even a tablet that costs under $1,000 is out now, check out other clips on Razer TV.